Hyvää
huomenta kaikille.
Tähänkin ihanaan tiistai-aamuun ja Aamukahviseuraan tervetuloa meidän kanssa linjoille. Minä olen Sanna markkinointikollektiivista. Seurannani
Täällä on Liina. Ja sitten meillä on vieraana täällä ihana Erkki Markus Smailylta. Welcome Erkki.
Hi, hyvää huomenta.
Kohta vaihdetaan ralli englantiin, mutta voidaan hetki vielä tässä jutustella suomen kielellä. Sanna, sulla on meille jotain kysyttävää.
Minulla on teille kysyttävää, epärelevantti kysymys, joka on minulle lähellä sydäntä. Minä itse tällä hetkellä istuskelen Espoossa. Kertokaa linjoilla, mistä te kaikki muutkin olette tullut meidän kanssa tänne. Meillä on epärelevantti kysymys, millä tyylillä? Pertsaa, vapaata vai alamäki hiihtoa? Tästä lumesta intoutuneena, millä tyylillä? Millä tyylillä mennään? Itsehän vastaisin tähän, että perinteisellä mennään. Mutta
mä oon kanssa tätä tyyliluokkaa.
Miten te muut otatte, millä tyylillä vastaan tämän lumisen maiseman tänä aamuna?
Tarkoituksella ilmeisesti jätetty hiukan avoimeksi. Ja musta on mahtavaa, että täällä tulee myös aika monta vastausta.
Kyllä.
Kertoo siis sitä, että eivät ole pohjoista kotoisin niin kuin minä. Oulusta kotoisin, niin siellä ei annettu vaihtoehtoja, vaan perinteisellä mentiin.
Niin,
koulumatkat.
Kyllä, se on muuten totta. Niin mentiin Kangasallakin koulumatkat perinteisellä.
Kyllä. Ja laittakaa myös tosiaan, että mistä päin olette ottamassa osaa. Erkki, we are asking our audience where they are joining us from. An interesting question for you. Where are you now? Where are you joining us from?
Actually, funny story, because today morning we have a lot of snow here in Tallinn. Like a lot. I took 10 minutes to clean my car. This is why I became a little bit later today. So I'm in the office. Here is a little bit more relaxed because I have two little bit sick children at home at the moment. So after this show, I will go back to home.
That sounds good.
Minä jätän nyt teidät nauttimaan tässä Liinan ja Erkin seurasta. Ja muistakaa vielä, lähetyksen jälkeen tulee virkisteri liikkuva tauko vähän liittyen tähän epärelevanttiin kysymykseenkin, että muistetaan liikkua.
Kyllä.
Ja chattailkää paljon ja esittäkää kysymyksiä, niin minä laitan niitä sitten Liinalle ja Erkille eteenpäin. Mutta mukavaa lähetystä kaikille.
Kiitos Sanna. So let's begin. We have Erkki from Smaily joining us, and we are going to talk about email marketing automations. This is in my best English show. So if some terminology goes wrong, I am very sorry about that.
Sounds really good.
But let's begin. I am really excited about this topic. But first, email marketing. Why should we do it?
Oh no, isn't email marketing a dead technology already 40 years? All the new hypes are coming in like Snapchats and TikToks and etc. I will. So hi again, I'm Erkki. I'm from Smaily. I'm from Tallinn, snowy Tallinn. I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about why email marketing. I'm going to tell why email marketing is today still relevant with a few key points. And I will tell from our experience how email marketing is done well, not just like spam marketing, but like really good email marketing that brings in results, being it opens, clicks, purchases, or registrations to some events, etc. And after that, Liina, if it's okay, then we will discuss a little bit further about marketing automation. What is this compared to email marketing, and what if you are doing some kind of marketing today with emails, how you can automate your business or some of your workflows, so you don't have to do it by the hand.
That sounds That sounds amazing.
Sorry.
And please, our audience, please write questions. You can write them in Finnish as well, and I will do my best to translate all the questions. And I'm sure Erkki actually knows a little bit about little Finnish, not much, but a little, I'm sure. So if there's something, we will be able to manage.
Yeah, I think we will be managed. Okay. Few words about Smaily. We are an Estonian company, something like MailChimp or Posti.com or e-maileri in Finland. We are building the software that can be used to send beautiful newsletters, also create automation workflows, integrate with other systems like e-commerce softwares and CRMs. We have about 20,000 users, send about 100 million emails every month. Our clients send about 60 or 70,000 newsletters every year. So based on this experience, we go and talk what works, what doesn't work, and hopefully I can give you today some good examples what to learn from. So you asked why email marketing?
Yes,
because
is it just for boomers?
Yeah, but they say so, but even if you are 13 today, when it's legal age to create your first Facebook account, you need to have an email address to get access to it. So even if you don't use it so much as we old people do, then in this pie chart, it isn't so new anymore, but I think it is still as relevant as it was a few years ago. What do you do the first thing when you open up your eyes? Yeah, most of the people go and check their email inboxes. There are a lot of email readers, more than any other social media or any other media combined. And most of those people have at least an email address that use Facebook or Instagram or other media. So if you want to get to those people, if you want to get to clients, if you sell something, then email is the best way. Email, well, it isn't as it used to be. GDPR came in 2018. You cannot spam anymore. It wasn't such a good thing to do anyway, but now you can be punished because of that, and this is good. So we have to do it a little bit differently. If you do it well, then you can succeed also really good. I will quickly tell about the numbers in a few slides, but there are a few things that separate email marketing from other marketing channels, for example, social media or search engine optimization and other offline media also. First of all, of course, email marketing is really cheap. You have to spend only once to get the address. After that, you can talk to the address even with your Outlook if you want, or by your Gmail. You don't have to spend any more. With social media, if you have, for example, 50,000 users in Facebook page and 50,000 user email list, then to talk with those people who are in your Facebook page, you probably have to buy or boost your ads, boost your posts. You cannot organically talk with them anymore. Second is you get more attention. And by attention, I mean, in email marketing, we call those open rates or click-through rates. Open rates in email marketing, 15 to 20% is all right. If you get less than that, then you probably need to do something with your mailing system.
Yeah.
Send better newsletters, send better information, maybe segment or target more. We also started sending a newsletter this year. We started from scratch. We had 0 subscribers. Today we have about 600, grown organically, and we get about the 60% open rate all the time. So if you send relevant information, yeah, we are excited about this also. If you send relevant information that people are interested about, then you get the results. With other media, they say organic reach in social media today is 2 to 6%. So I think those are about comparing apples with apples. They are about the same numbers. Clients clients expect marketing emails. For example, if I buy something, then it's all right if I get an additional email offering me something else, some cross-sell or update about my purchase. If I want to opt into marketing messages from you, I usually do this. I probably do this by email. If you are going to harass me with the messenger bot later on, then I will probably block your page, because I use Facebook for cat images and and talking with people I used to know a long time ago. Email marketing is one-to-one measurable. If I send an email to you, Liina, I see if you got it, I see if you opened it, I see if you clicked on those pink rain boots I sent to you. I see if you bought them, and if you did, I can set up a marketing automation system that automatically sends you the suitable pink this umbrella in addition. So you cannot do this anywhere else. Of course, return of investment. Numerous studies say that it's about up to 40 times. You put in every euro or dollar or whatever, you get back from good email marketing strategy. Compared to others, it's about, I think, less than 10, maybe you know more. And of course, email list is yours. It's a pot of gold. We have seen that the email list is the best way to generate revenue, like recurring revenue from your current clients compared to other marketing channels. So you should start from day one and start collecting this list, because this is like a property. Later on, this is like your company property.
Exactly. We have some questions here, so I'm going to interrupt you. So we have a question from Anu. How many subscribers is enough to profit from automation? We have less than 2,000 subscribers, and I don't know if it's worth it to use automation.
It is. Well, it depends. In email marketing, I say everything depends. In what industry you are, how often do you sell your products? Is it a service maybe? How big are your margins? In some industries we have seen, if you get to do one additional purchase, all of this investment that you have done to build up those automation systems is already covered. So, but in some other businesses, it might be too difficult. So if you want, later on, you can send me a question and I can help think with you. So no strings attached.
And automation doesn't mean that you have to use all the parts of automation. You can just make your job easier. So that's good. Another question, in new companies, there is no opt-in subscribers. Where to start then?
Okay, that's a good question. If you don't have, there are a lot of options. First of all, you have to think about what are you going to send them? Are you going to send well, we have actually a separate seminar for this, covering 1.5 hours, where we tell how to get new subscribers. If you have some partners, maybe you can do some partner cooperation. You should put up a pop-up on your webpage, but not just ask for this email address, but you should offer in return some kind of a value. Is it a PDF with a brochure where is some interesting information? I like to say that in Estonia, when this like marketing automation started, all the people were doing drip campaigns. Subscribe to my newsletter. I will give you 7 great examples how to build a log house, for example. Or in Finland, probably people have a lot of log houses, mökkis. So if someone has reached your webpage, then you should somehow trigger this interest. Wow, hi. I will give you 15 minutes free consultation if you sign up now, and then we can talk. How can I be beneficial for you? Or you can all the time ask for this confirmation if they are completing a purchase, for example, or we say that you should reuse all your marketing channels to redirect people to other marketing channels. For example, if you do really well in Facebook, ask them in the Facebook to subscribe to your newsletter too. So this is what we have done so far organically without spending €1. We have gotten from 0 to 600 people. I know it's not a lot, but those 600 people in our newsletter list are really interested and probably are going to buy from us in some time in the future if they are not already our clients. But I can later send a link. I think it is in English webinar where we talk about how to get new subscribers. Lina, if this is okay.
Yeah, and I think we have the link in the chat already. We have Tanel joining us
Hi, hello,
from
Tanel.
Smaily. So thank you, Tanel, for sharing the link.
Okay,
but
great.
So we want to hear more about the automation. So let's go forward.
Yes. One quick slide about. I say that email marketing is really important, but you have to do it well. Not just send those emails, but if you the better you segment or target your emails, the better results you get. This is from a store in Estonia. They have, I think, 15 or 16 stores all over the country, and they have a list of about 60,000 people. And they had an analyst who did really well segmentation. The upper line is segment size. And before the arrow, you see on the left side, the segments were approximately 10,000 users, clients every time. And the down line is additional revenue they generated from this email. And before this arrow, it was about 30,000 euros extra from every email they sent out. But then they fired this analyst. And after that, they started to send all the emails to every client they had. And revenue plummeted from 30,000 to 10,000 euros approximately. So the better you target, the more relevant it is to the reader, the more you will get out of this. I have this customer life cycle here. And on the first arrow, you see already marketing automation. And this is where we start. This is the day one. You get to the client, the first purchase or opt-in or whatever. This is where you can start building up those automated scenarios to keep the customer engaged. We don't speak about the email marketing anymore overall, but the marketing automation. Quickly, I will try to.
So what is the first one, first automation you should put in place, set up?
You have this in the poll, welcome email, of course. But to automate, you need data, you need integrations, you need to get connection to the eShop if you have it. You need connection to CRM or your accounting software or maybe your website. So whatever software you are using today, this is probably okay. We have seen that there is no such thing as red button. Okay, actually there is, but this is in your head. All of the businesses are a little bit different. If we take one, for example, a travel agency and another travel agency, they sell the same thing. But if you do not do it something unique, then people don't know where to buy from. If you do something a little bit better than your competitor, then they will probably buy it from you. So this red button is in your head. You have to think about all those things you will do a little bit differently to get to the clients.
Yeah.
So the welcome series is the first automation we are going to cover. Well, this is obvious way. Well, you already have a connection with the client. Welcome series can be a thank you letter for subscription opt-in, for example. They subscribe to your newsletter. You send like, hi, welcome to the read to the newsletter. But if you subscribe to our create a client account, sorry, I didn't find the word, then we will get to this and this and this benefits. We have seen in Estonia, we have done statistics. We have this e-commerce chamber here in Estonia. Almost all of Estonian e-shops are included, and they did some statistics. How much purchases are done as guests. Do you know, Lina? How many purchases percentually in e-shops on average?
I have no idea.
Okay, you don't know this in Finland? Okay,
cool.
in Estonia it's about quarter are done by clients.
Yeah.
And 75% are done by guests. So if you get the address, this is probably not your client yet.
Yeah.
So the welcome series is a really nice way to urge them, give some kind of cookies to get them to register as a client. Maybe offer a discount coupon code. We always say that you should like give out coupon codes because people cannot spend those coupon codes in those corner shops. They have to come back to you, and you get to make the conditions. For example, you get a €5 coupon code, but they have to spend 20, depending on your margins. But you will get the business. So this is.
But this is me subscribing newsletters. Whenever there's you get a 10% off. Subscribe, and then I go shop.
Me too.
But I'm happy to see that 71% of our audience is already using welcome emails. So this is good, and I think this is very important. When Nina asked. Was it Nina? No, Anu asked about where to start. Can you use automation if you only have a little list? I think this is something you should use automation for.
This is the first thing, yes, you should set up to give a little bit. Well, if I go to a new business website, and if I'm already given if I have already given you my email address, then you have already one yes. Psychologically, to get the second yes is already a lot easier. But in this example, we have the trigger is opt-in. The first action is send a message, send a welcome message. Then there is a wait, and then send another message. And then, for example, we can check if they opened it. If they didn't open it, send a reminder or whatever, based on that what is most important to you. But in this example, I send a reminder, but if they did open the second email, I put them in this active list, and so I can already start segmenting. So I can already talk with them more directly.
That sounds good.
Do you have some questions about welcome emails, or
I think we should go to the next one. Already.
Yes, I have a little bit more complex example also. This is like a drip campaign I talked earlier. This was really popular here. Probably you have not heard about Peep Laja. He is an Estonian entrepreneur now working in, I think, Austin, Texas. He popularized here this drip campaigns, like 7 days of learning. You subscribe today and I will send you 7 lessons in 7 days. He is doing this marketing agency CXL. But here is one nice example where with what would suit really well for example, for a automobile company who sells cars. So you get people come to your webpage, you ask for them, how do you like a black car or white car? Let's play a game. They choose the car, and then you somehow get to enter them the email address. And to get to the next stage, I will send you an email, like give me your email address. Next day, you will send them another question. Do you like sports cars or family cars? And after that, the automation will go to different branches and send them additional questions. And if this has went to the end, then you know everything about this client. You know what kind of cars they want. You can send them an email about, hi, we have already in the storage 5 cars that suit your description that are on discount today. Do you want to do a test drive? Here is a button to the calendar. Let's talk with our salesman. So whatever your imagination allows, you can build everything with automations. It's really easy, and you can get to know your client really well also thanks to that. So
here's a
yes.
good question. Is it possible to get the welcome? Sorry, it was for us. So are we allowed to send the slides?
Yes, of course.
Good. Perfect.
As I talked earlier, for talking with the clients more directly, you need data, but automations are a good way to get the data. For example, we have in Estonia, we have a lot of people who are Russian speakers. In Finland, you probably have Swedish speakers and also maybe Russian speakers. So we have seen that if you send emails in Russian, the open rate is almost double, 2 times more. If you send them Estonian, then it's less. So some of the companies who would market directly to Estonian and Russian people have started to put buttons in their emails. Do you want to get those emails in Russian from now on? And if they click on that, an automation is going to start it that puts the client in another list. That's it. And you already can talk with them more directly. They are more interested. You get more clicks, probably more business from that.
Let's jump forward. What is the next automated? Yes, abandoned cart. This is something that interests me. How do you get me, if I have abandoned the cart, the shopping cart, how do you get me to go back?
Well, if you have an e-shop, maybe you can. Maybe we can have a poll. How many of listeners have e-shops? This would be interesting to know.
Sanna will create a poll, but
yes.
Let's
yes.
go with this while we wait for the results.
In here, when we have asked people in audiences how many have e-shops, most of the hands rise. If we ask how many of you have set up abandoned cart, the workflows, maybe I think quarter of hands rise. And in my opinion, abandoned cart for e-shop is the first thing you have to do. This is for an e-shop like a basic hygiene. If you do not do this, you bleed money, as they say.
Yeah.
Again, statistic from here in Estonia, it says that 95% of carts are abandoned. So 95% of business might get lost. But MailChimp has done a lot of, an exhaustive study about this. And they have seen that if you set up an automated cart reminder automation, you can get up to 40 times of those people back. 40 times more money than without any abandoned cart workflow. So if you don't have it, you get nothing. If you put up this abandoned cart workflow, then you can recover a lot of those carts that are abandoned. And here's an example. This is just from one of our articles, but sorry, it's in Estonian. I can translate. The first is a trigger that catches those abandoned carts from the e-shop. By the way, Lina, I think you asked how to do it. Everything today is plug and play. You just have to have an e-shop and email marketing software, and that's it. You just enable this abandoned cart, so it's really easy.
Yeah, and I will have to say that you 61% in the audience replied that you do have. You 39% of the audience who have this e-commerce. I think this is something you should really pay attention to.
So the trigger is cart is abandoned in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe not more. You will send an abandoned cart reminding email. Then you check if, for example, if they purchased. Then yes, you go to the end on the left side. If they didn't purchase, then you send a reminder email. And after that, you can combine it with, for example, SMS, send a reminder SMS, or send another email. Actually, this doesn't matter anymore. But we suggest that you should have at least 2 or 3 reminders because, well, I don't know, someone disturbs me or my laptop battery dies or whatever meeting comes in, this is really okay. I usually forget to complete the purchase. If you remind me, this is fine. I'm probably happy and I will do this anyway because I wanted to buy it. For abandoned carts, you can also do segmentation here. For example, what I had on the last slide, did you have a black car or a white car? You can segment based on if you have a big abandoned cart, like a lot of euros, or small cart, maybe few products or many products. If this is an old client, or maybe this is a new client, you can talk with them different ways based on that information, maybe have a little bit different message that gets to convert them better. Again, with abandoned carts, you can offer discount, you can offer free shipping, or you can remind them, by the way, don't worry, we have free shipping. We have 2 weeks, and no strings attached, return options. So just try it, and probably you will love this product. You can have one more thing. Sorry, you can have a review in one of the reminder emails from the purchaser, people who purchased before, who say that, wow, this is a really nice shopping experience, really good value for the money. And this gets to convert them also really well. So word of mouth works. Sorry, Lina, please.
But let's move forward. We only have a couple of minutes left, so we want to quickly go through all the automations.
Okay, there is something blocking. Okay, no, well, follow up and feedback. This is also a really valuable thing. If there are any problems with any of those purchases, you can solve them before they go to Facebook and say, oh, this is a really bad shop. You can give out a coupon code for review. Again, we say all the time, give coupon codes, but people love coupon codes and they come back with those. So in Estonia, people are afraid to ask and also give feedback. And we all the time encourage them because this is real value. We have, for example, here an e-shop who sells cosmetics, and they have asked for reviews for products and for purchases from day one. They have thousands of reviews from real people. When I go to this e-shop, I see, wow, this is a really nice lotion. Of course, I buy this because of these good reviews, not because the company says this is a nice product. So I think this is also a really important thing to set up after the purchase. Yes, sorry.
How about the if the customers are basically sleeping, they are not reacting, they're not opening, they are not reacting to your emails?
Well, this is the fourth thing. Win back or re-engagement campaigns. Also, really good thing to first of all clean up your list. Because those people who do not purchase, who do not open your emails can be automatically deleted. So your results will improve. But we have seen from our clients that if you do constant win back or re-engagement campaigns, hi, we haven't heard from you in 6 weeks or 5 weeks, please come back. Here are some really nice offers for you. 30% of them come back, and the other 70%, well, go. If you don't want, then we will not harass you anymore. But this is those people who are not interested anymore. Anyway, all of those mailing lists will go to how do they say it? 10 to 25% of every email list will go bad in 1 year. So you have to work all the time to get new subscribers in and let the old ones go away. This win back or re-engagement automation is really well to do this automatically. You don't have to clean the list manually.
Yeah, and also on top of this, we have all the birthday wishes and all these additional email automations you can do, which are really nice for the customers.
Yes.
We are ready to wrap up. Do you have your final slide?
Yes. Okay. So the takeaway here would be. Do you hear me? Because I somehow lost you. Okay, good. So make a plan. Start with baby steps. Start with one thing, for example, welcome email or abandoned cart. Then pick the right tools. You probably already have them, just you have to plug them in and get the information. Measure. If it works, then it's good, but you should improve all the time. A/B test every campaign. And yeah, learn from others, learn what your competition is doing, learn from what they are doing outside of Finland that are really good examples, and steal good examples. This is a nice way to profit. Well, why else are marketers doing their jobs but for profit, probably?
Exactly. Thank you so much, Erkki, for joining us. And this was a great package for email automations and how to do it. Thank you so much. Sanna, mitä meillä on ensi viikolla? Kerro vielä ennen kuin lähdetään Virkisterin taukoa pitämään.
Lähdemme pitämään liikkuvaa taukoa, mutta sitten ennen kerron, että meillä on Riina Jokinen Framilta puhumassa tehokkuudesta. Mielenkiintoisen äärellä olemme markkinoinnin tehokkuudesta, tai puhutaanko sitten kenties ihmisten tehokkuudesta, mutta tervetuloa silloinkin linjoille. Kiitos Erkki, kiitos Liina, ja menemme Virkisterin liikkuvaan taukoon, ja sitä ennen toivotan kaikille mukavaa tiistaita.
Kivaa tiistaita kaikille.
Bye.
Bye.
Tervetuloa Virkisterin liikkuvaan taukoon. Tuo jalat lähelle toisiaan ja pyöritä hartioita. Hengitä muutaman kerran sisään. Anna kehon ja mielen hieman rauhoittua. Ja lähde tuomaan käsiä ylös. Venytä pitkäksi, hengitä sisään. Ja vedä kädet selän takaa. Työnnä. Ja vedä. Sisäänhengityksellä kurkotus ja uloshengityksellä veto. Pidä kädet mahdollisimman takana. Anna lapojen liukua toisiaan vasten. Samalla kun vedät käsiä alas, voit tiivistää pakaralihaksia. Hyvä, tee 2 vielä. Ja tuo kädet eteen. Kierrä peukut taakse. Ja vie käsiä pitkälle takaviistoon. Palauta. Hengitä sisään, kun kädet menevät taakse. Samalla voit antaa painopisteen liukua hieman eteen. Ja pidä pää pystyssä, niin kuin kannattelisit kirjapinoa pään päällä. Vielä 1. Ja palauta kädet vartalon vierelle. Pyöräytä hartiat, tuo kyynärpää tähän vartalon etupuolelle. Astu toinen jalka taakse ja ruuvaa peukkuja taakse samalla kun kierrät kyynärpäitä eteen. Olkavarsi kiertyy hieman auki. Päästään pois tältä hartialysystä. Ja vielä 2. Hyvä. Tuo kädet alas ja viimeisenä liikkeenä kurkota pitkälle ylös ja kierrä katse takaviistoon. Ja toinen puoli. Jatka vielä omaan tahtiin 4 kertaa. Hyvä. Pyörätä hartiat taakse. Ja kiitoksia osallistumisesta liikkuvaan taukoon.